Hello, I'm Mr. Craven from the NET English Director team, and today I'm going to be talking through the character Marley from A Christmas Carol. Marley's death begins the novel, and it's significant that Dickens should choose to bookend the narrative with Marley's death at the beginning and Scrooge and Tiny Tim's life at the end. Jacob Marley was Scrooge's partner, now deceased, and he represents the closest parallel to Scrooge, as well as a negative influence on Scrooge's views and behaviour. There are two key professional influences on Scrooge, Fezziwig and Marley, and it's clear that Scrooge is viewed as having made the wrong choice. Marley's identity is even blurred into Scrooge's. Scrooge answered to both names. It was all the same to him. Scrooge is described as Marley's only executor, administrator, his only friend, his only mourner, various things, but also as having carried out business on the day of the funeral. Clearly describing him as a friend is a very shallow definition, or possibly just intended ironically. A lonely, unmourned miser. The parallel with Scrooge is clear. Marley also acts as the perfect ghostly messenger at the end of Stave 1, appearing as a door knocker and then in person, to make Scrooge consider his position. He's physically identical to his living self, but he's transparent, and he's weighed down by a heavy chain of cash boxes, keys, padlocks, ledgers, deeds, and heavy purses. And he's representing the consequences of his selfish and miserly life. It's a chain that he forged in life. His hair and clothes are moved by a hot vapour from an infernal atmosphere, and his lower jaw is bound to the head with a bandage. He's tormented and decayed. Marley has been doomed to wander through the world and to witness what he cannot share but might have shared on earth and turn to happiness. Marley's torment is seeing what he should help, his crowds of fellow beings, and yet to be unable to do so. And ultimately, Marley represents Scrooge's future, should he continue as he is, the stick of consequence, but also holding out this carrot of redemption. And in this sense, Marley's death at the beginning of the novel also represents an opportunity for Scrooge to be reborn. And it's fitting, then, that this old, dead, miserly, antisocial past should be contrasted with the living, outwardly facing, generous, sociable, and child-centred ending.